Trimby, yeah, Brown, easy pickup. So Fnatic, really good mid game, really good engage, really good follow-up. Double AP solo laners against the Gwen is going to sting a little bit though in terms of itemization, but the Varus Braum should get the push. I think they have a lot of this.
Completely off guard, forced to flash early, but now Peach on the bot side.
Oh, Limit flashes forward for the root. Noah does have the heal in the flash. Knock back from Peach. They look for Noah first, and first blood to XL. Trimby flashes out of the ring.
One more auto, it procs from either Sejuani or Nord. No cleanse, but Humanoid. What's the
Flashes
chain?
away, the chain connects still, and Humanoid will fall. The ethereal chains enough from Abadaga. Humanoid's going to get chained up here once again, though, down towards the bottom side. Patrick trying to escape from Razork, who doesn't land the smite. Peach gets it. First drag in the game over to XL. Trimby looking for
a gank in top lane. Oscar Rinnan, no flash. Remember, does have the equalizer in 5 seconds.
He's dead, isn't he?
I think he might be. The needleworks come out, and usually needles are curative, but here they're causing more harm than anything else. Oscar Rinnan used the equalizer on the wave to make sure he's not going to lose any plates off this. TP now invested down towards the bottom lane. Limit lands the hook. No one under tower yet as Razork's the first to tank it. Subjugate coming out as well. The chain of corruption is going to hit on Patrick, but he dodges away from the side of it. Limit's already down. Abadage now coming in to join the fight, but it's 2v4 once again. Abadage dashes in. No spells really left as Trimby flashes forward. No one tanking the tower yet, but Patrick's one, and Abadage is going to answer with 2. Patrick falls. Abba looking for another as he gets his second. The Ethereal chain's going to land on Razork now, and it's a disaster for Fnatic. And
gets as much damage down while he's being focused. Tower shot comes in, and then it's Abadaga that saves his chain towards
with her. Maybe if Trundle got late enough, maybe, but like the Gwen is going to be an absolute monster, and then you've got the same problem.
I'll wait to see what Oscar does, because I feel like Fnatic really want to fight this with the items they have. It's a bit risky.
Peach on the front line, there's the hook. Unbreakable eats up the true shot barrage. Step charge on the back line, Limit very low already, but Abadage trying to get the damage down on the back of the fight. Now Patrick dashing across the wall. Already one down as Trimby falls. Razork short to follow, but the subjugate and the chomp heal him up just enough. Oscar Rinnan though left to the wolves. That's XL descent.
Wow, Abadage is going to find a good fight. Keep your eyes on the LeBlanc here. Goes over the wall.
But yeah, Abadaga reads it well. Goes through lane, plays it safe, and then the collapse comes through. Top tower is going to fall. Red buff taken away. Top jungle taken away.
XL can turn their attentions over to the Dragon.
They still kind of have to fight. No Braumult. That kind of sucks for Fnatic, but at least hope for a steal from Razork. 1 or 2 kills would be great.
Flash, Tibbers, stopwatch coming out from Limit as he tries to survive. Patrick now up towards the top side. The Humanoid is already down, and Abadage is dashing in. And Fnatic walk straight into their deaths. An early grave for them as Razork tries to get away, but he's shut out. Managed to pick up a double kill, but for it he loses his life and the Mountain Soul.
And he loses 3 more members of Fnatic as well. Only Oscar lives and lives to tell the tale. I think XL should easily be able to pick up this Dragon. You can see it on screen, and they'll move towards the Baron as well shortly afterwards. 15 seconds on Humanoid. They could
not even taken down a tower, not taken any of the neutral objectives. XL have had total control, and a lot of it has been off the back of Peach just constantly being in the enemy jungle, and he's doing it once again. It's a 4v3 right now in favor of Fnatic, and Limit will fall first. The Timber's coming down, and Patrick's going to have to deal with that. Peach perhaps a little over eager, but Abadage now on the flank looking for the damage. Dashes back onto Noah, who's down to 300 HP, and somehow manages to survive. A good equalizer position, but no damage to back it up. It feels from Oscar Rinnan. Patrick flashing forward, and all of Fnatic turn immediately onto him, and Patrick went a little bit too deep there for XL. Abadage now trying to rescue the situation, salvage something from this fight that Peach elected to take, and Odo's there to join him. They find another, and now Fnatic have to back away towards their inhibitor.
That would have been great for them, but Razork's trying to stop this Baron from going down.
And he's going to have to try and stop his health bar from blinking so rapidly. Manages to get the subjugate off the ignite. Not quite going to be enough damage. Now XL turn their attentions over to Trimby. The true shot barrage. The true shot barrage. Not quite lines up, but Noah feels the bad end of it as he falls. Odo now chasing Humanoid back. Will stun him up. Razork's going to join the party here. Subjugate's back in. Limit looking for the Hex Slash hook across the wall here as Oscar Rinnan joins the fight. The Glacial Prism hits onto Humanoid underneath the tower. He will fall. Razork next up on the menu for XL. If they can keep chomping through Fnatic, maybe they can chomp through the rest of this Trundle's health bar. They'll take him. Abadage goes legendary, and Fnatic forced to run away.
Fnatic just don't have the damage to answer back in return for these kills. Everyone from XL escapes alive. Abadage will base and TP in. Top tier 2 will fall, and so will the Baron. This LeBlanc.
Their food at this point. Humanoids.
Oh, red buff.
No enough. Not enough. 4 members of Fnatic having to deal with Humanoid as the rest of XL can look towards the other lanes. Patrick and Limit going up to...
Nice heal reaction there from Noah. Gets him to safety. But now the siege will begin from XL. Re-engage from Fnatic.
Flash, Tibbers only onto the 2 tanks though. Limit is low, concussive blows not quite procced on him as Peach is now the front line. The equalizer coming in across the wall as Limit tries to get away, hooks himself back in. And Abadage finds the
Oh god.
He distorts them out of existence, and now Noah will join his teammates in the grave. A quadra for Abadage to wrap it up, as XL make quick work of Fnatic.
13-0-6 this LeBlanc. Abadage single-handedly just one-shot 4 members of Fnatic in a couple of spells. That's going to be banned for the next game. Maybe Fnatic want to go blue side and Humanoid can show them out. Kalista. They have to go Kalista and Snowball bots, but I feel like Fnatic's comp is so long range and so good at shutting down Kalista. I'm a bit worried, but I said this last game. I said no flash.
Dear Humanoid, my flash ceases to be, and Razork, he's looking for a little bit more.
Ash recall, like Humanoid's going to get that gap close in as Peach trying to get away. Doesn't have the flash knocked back. As Razork takes the kill. Now the trigger seed coming out from Humanoid. Zono tracing the top lane with Oscar in. Kabadage is able to jump across the walls.
A lot of the top side. Now Peach may be in some danger. Does have the flash, of course.
Have to use it to escape this.
Does he?
Ella's breath coming out. Peach trying to turn it in. Odo Omni pushes the wave in and flashes forward. Oscar in and flashes away. Peach still chasing. The Bramble smash back into the trigger shield. Odo Omni able to trade back onto Razork though, and in the end, meanwhile in the mid lane, a move from the XL bot lane around the Dragon.
Peach is level 5, Razork's level 6. I think they're just going to have to give their XL kind of leashing it. Does
X-Flash.
limit?
Limit. You're meant to do the combo WQ, not just the W, as Trimby is able to get away.
What is going on right now? Okay, Humanoid and Razork stayed on the Dragons. They will secure that objective. Rise towards the first Herald of the game.
Maybe they're dive for here, but Alistar level 6. Nice E away from Noah. A lot of chunk damage. Razork's around. Humanoid has mid push too. They only have one range
now
creep
as well. The last time Fnatic dived like this, it went very poorly for them. Limit so low. We're trying to bait them. Humanoid coming in with that shock blast. Acceleration gate. Patrick tanks it. Unbreakable used by Limit. Patrick tanking everything. Oh, they kept him alive. Oh, he dodged it. He's still alive. It's in. What the? They're still alive. Limit will fall, but Odo's TP finds 2. This should bring their fans hope. Nature's Grasp being used here. There's the equalizer as well into the Twisted Advance, and Humanoid is just locked up. And in a side lane, Humanoid dies.
Patrick's still quite far away.
Miles away. There's the Nature's Grasp. Odo looking for that equalizer as well. The Dragon low, and Peach takes it. It's a heist from XL as they look for more. Trimby burning, tries to flash away, but can't escape. Abadage now on the resets as Peach flash, Twisted Advance. Razork might dive to the explosive charge. He does, and it's hop, skip, and a jump for XL into the lead.
Wow, these neutral objectives, it is just too powerful, and Fnatic could not respond.
And with Maokai open, and Jace open, and Tristana open.
Unfortunate,
yeah. You know? Sad.
Oscar, does he have W for the combo? No.
Nope. Might have it for the stun to follow up. The Bellows Breath used alongside the flash. Let's look for people being caught out of position on rotations. They can look for that once again, but it feels like perhaps that's all they can really look for. Oscar in it, calls down the ball, the Ram in fact, and dies for it. But now Humanoid looking to collapse Patrick here as well, and Humanoid might have just gone into his demise. Clears out the wave, Odo tanks now. Limit will do so. The knockback on Limit is good. Humanoid flashes away, trying to trade onto Odo Omni, and that's perfectly played from Humanoid as he finds the shutdown.
That really was perfectly played.
Dumpster fire. He decided for confetti instead.
That's for later.
Fight up towards the top side right now as Odo Omni, Patrick will flash this. Takes a bit of damage with that accelerated shock blast. Nature's Grasp now coming in from Peach as they look for the chase. Only landing onto one. The equalizer not perfectly placed, but Limit lands. A double man knockup, and now Patrick has the time to open up alongside Abadage. The Fate's Call coming in, and the knockup's rained down. And Fnatic go down into the grave. XL get 4 and lose nothing for it.
XL just continue to dominate in the team fights. Fnatic, they tried to find a pick onto Patrick, but the moment that engage tool from Oscarinin was used, Peach saw his window, he threw down the ultimate.
And control of this game now, 8,000 gold ahead. Looking to go 2-0 up. A reminder, if you've joined Trick, you'll be able to walk away from that Call of the Forge God. The root only landing onto one. Twisted Advance forward as XL look for the fight. It's only onto the tank, but Fnatic have to abandon him, and the damage is ticking on him. Limit thrown in. And another kill over as Odo Omni now needs to try and escape, doesn't have the flash, but he turns back around with the flames, and he spits fire onto Fnatic. Trimby falls, and now Abadage is feeling himself as he dashes forward. XL find 3. Importantly, they kill off the jungle.
Quick, what's Abadage doing? I think he's trying to get the plant, so they're actually going to go for this. This is very risky. Abadage might have to jump backwards here, so he's going to be completely zoned away. Maybe he's going to die. Oh, the shock blast so close.
I mean, Humanoid should be able to kill him off. Flashes forward. Oh, Buster shot enough to keep Abadage alive. The rest of XL now on that Baron. Patrick has a honey fruit to eat. Limit looking for the stuns across the wall. The saplings helping out as well as
back
Odo
up.
TP's in. Nature's Grass has been popped. Humanoid forced away. Odo joins the fight as he secures the Baron alongside Peach. Humanoid's going to try and back away. Limit knocks him up. The equalizer comes down and Humanoid falls once again. XL.
Knockup from Daisy onto Odo. Noah sees a window where he can get a pick. Unfortunately,
Alongside that locket, but Abadage having a field day with the mid lane inhibitor tower. He'll pull that one down brick by brick as it does fall. XL now can push it. Daisy smited. Peach just trying to deal with it. Trigger Seed once again on it. Daisy will fall. XL can push forward and take the tier 2. Abadage continues to put pressure in the mid lane. Ocean.
More towers to take, but XL will just rinse and repeat, control the top side. Go for Drake when it's up. Maybe looking for an engage here.
Equalizer going on to Razork. He's got no flash. Remember, in the tree is Belled. Oscar in the next target for XL as they look to just pick up 2. The rest of Fnatic are able to escape, but XL might not be done yet. They're looking at least for the inhibitor.
Can they push for an end? Ezreal ult is down for a little while. Should get it back up if he can stack that passive and get cooldown down. Midwave's coming through. They could try and end on it.
of course, brought to safety. That was not the replay they wanted to show. But the Baron is now been secured. Yeah, that's
Well versus Fnatic. If this is a clean 3-0, I feel like it's XL and G2 that are on another level.
I'd agree with you. XL obviously still have to close this one out, and they're looking to do that as they go in once again. Oscar in burned by the flames of Odo Omne. Limit chucked into the middle of the team as well as Trimby falls low. He flashes away, but already Humanoid's dead. And it is over, says Kadril, and XL seem to agree. They tank the towers a little bit too long there. They still have the Baron buff for 2 minutes, and they are looking for these Nexus towers. Fnatic still have Noah to defend, but Limit's trying to end that streak right now. The Nexus towers will begin to fall. XL will take them, and they will be 1 game away from the finals.
And locking themselves in the season finals.
So, I mean...
Tristana bot.
There it is, there's the flex.
Oh, they actually flexed it at the last minute, all right. We did talk about the potential. My question for you, Cage, would be, do you think they've overcooked, or do you think this is fine?
Take a recall. See what Noah does. Looks like he's kind of holding at the moment.
So when the dragon goes down, maybe he'll shove it in.
No, he's just
Want your buffs early on, but all in all, he'll probably take the dragon over a red. Razork, though, could look for more. Odo Omne, call to the 4-shot coming out from Oscar Winning, gets hit, flashes away, could just be dead here. Equalizer coming down, Oscar Winning tanking the tower, Odo Omne falling over, first blood! Over to Fnatic. Glacial Prism was used there in the top lane. Looks like Oscar Winning flashed away from it. Peach still on the chase. Razork is waiting just around the wings. Could come across here. Good Bellow's breath to stop the stun. Razork on his way. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Abadage losing to Humanoid. Manages to survive. Lands a respite just in time. And now Razork with the red buff has the slow. Peach trying to get away, but Razork will flash forward and claim Peach's life and a stack.
Fnatic, this is the best early game they've had so far. Picks one up uncontested as Trimby's covering Humanoid, no flash.
Humanoid, there's the stun. The cleanse coming out from Patrick immediately. Another charm being used by Limit as Patrick flashes forward and Humanoid falls. Meanwhile, Trimby trying to survive, knocked a little while as well. XL might just wait this one out. Glacial Prism goes wide. Humanoid able to dodge it. Doesn't have the stun stacked up yet. We'll get it during the fight, but Abadage claims his life.
Beautiful situation about this. Oscar Rinnin is calling Odo Omne just based. I don't have TP. That calm then goes to the rest of Fnatic, which means that they're like, if we try and force this fight.
Everywhere they've managed to take mid-tier 1. They've managed to get 2 dragons in the early game, and because they're just playing.
Howard going to be dropped top, as you were talking about earlier. Kadril, they're going to unlock that final out of tower in the bot lane.
And remember 2 minutes ago when I said XL had a 1,000 gold lead? XL have a 3,000 gold lead right now. 17 minutes in back. The TP available, though, for the Rumble.
Yeah, but similar situation. And he's locked in. It's going to show top. Maybe they can take this fight.
There's the stun. The Tibbers on to Abadage. Peach trying to get into the pit here. It's already down to 2,000 HP. Abadage is dead. Peach, though, gets the Chemtech Drake. The call of the 4-shot coming out as Fnatic already lost one in the middle of the Dragon Pit. Razork trying to dodge away. Does still have that Lamb's Respite. And XL realize maybe they don't want to take this fight anymore. You've already got the Drake. You paid for it with your mid laner's life, and they will up here now. And Odo could equalize the wave, but do you really want to do that before possible Baron fight? XL instead will just back away, accept their losses, give up their second tower of the game. Meanwhile, Patrick pushing in mid will take the fight. Odo Omne looking for that equalizer. All of Fnatic teaming up. Glacial Prison only hits onto Oscar in. Humanoid looking for the stun as Abadage dashes forward. Humanoid still holding onto that Tibbers. Flash onto Abadage. Call of the Vortex coming out as well as the Equalizer. Hits Humanoid and Oscar in. Limit and Patrick fighting down towards the bottom side as Humanoid's already fallen. Razork still holding onto that Lamb's Respite. Could buy a second for his team in the right moment. Tremby locks up one. The shutdown for Noah and Limit will fall as well. Fnatic trying to turn this around as XL. The Kindred Ultimate is everything here.
Yeah, it is.
Jumps in, you just put down that Ultimate. It's so difficult.
Yeah.
For that secure from Peach. Fnatic will hold it around 4,000. Peach can jump in.
They're going to get this down quickly though. Abadage's on the way.
Peach goes in. Oh, it's taken by Tremby. Oh, Razork holding his own for another game, but somehow Fnatic still find it. Tremby dies. Limit quickness available to him. Peach, Glacial Prison up as well. Odo's TP'd in, has that Equalizer. Fnatic now looking to defend. Humanoid, no flash. Razork already down to half HP. That Lamb's Respite still a possibility. Tremby finds a perfect engage onto Patrick. Odo trying to bone Noah down, but Noah still has the flash to escape. And now Fnatic found 2 kills. XL left wanting in their first neutral objective fighting field.
This is looking oddly familiar to Fnatic XL. We saw that a lot in MSI when Kindred was meta. Just constant chain CC on the Kindred, no ultimate available. You can get the magic resist. Abadage
comes down. Abadage trying to get away, but where are you going to go? Humanoid hits level 16, Noah now on the chase. Abadage pops the W, Call of the Fortune comes out as well as Abadage dashes back, but Humanoid secure.
Not going to be able to respond in time, so there should be another tower. But Fnatic should be able to do the same thing in bot lane. They have a wave, they have 4 members. Nice Equalizer will buy some time. Perhaps protect this tower.
Though, yeah,
we'll die anyway. Demolish available, cannons there. So it's a trade-off of towers.
Saying care for Rakan. Well, XL are looking for the Baron right now. Tremby on the front line. They turn their eyes straight towards him. Odo, the Forge got the Magnet Storm, but only hits onto Odo. The Equalizer being used as well, but Odo's already fallen. The shutdown over to Noah. As XL now looks to disengage. Abadage trying to get in towards the back of the fight. Patrick with a good buster shot gets the knockback. Limit dashing away towards the top as well. Now can Peach steal as Abadage continues to chip away. The Lamb's Respite already down. Peach looking for the spine. Tremby keeps him at bay. The stun. Peach gets in, but not in time. And Fnatic secure the Baron. Oscar ridden on the chase as Peach will be locked up. It's Fnatic and Razork take the
Magnet Storm. He falls 4v5. They move forwards. Lamb's Respite keeps Razork and the rest of Fnatic alive from Abadage.
Can get a win here.
Yeah, Odo will get this box here too. Abadage is pushing in mid. You can see XL trying to play on 2 lanes, but they don't have the Baron buff. Fnatic are going to run it down top when they have TP on Oscar ready to join the team. Now, they could TP in and force his inhibitor, but Oscar needs to be patient and wait. See what happens with the engage. Limit still has the flash, so it's still a lot to be careful for. Fnatic might have to settle with his inhibitor and then back away, reset, play on another lane.
Looking to prove all those doubters wrong as they push through the mid lane, of course. For the 4 Peach to 5, the Equalizer, the charm, the Lamb's Respite though enough to buy some time for Tremby. And now Limit's in the middle of all of Fnatic. Tremby low, Abadage getting onto Razork in the backline, but Noah's already killed off 1. The Timber's doing so much work, taking up the tower here as well as Noah is still full HP. But the chain's going up from Abadage. Noah doing the damage onto Odo 1, Noah down to half. Abadage continues to dash in. Humanoid falls down to a third of his health bar, but Oscar in is still so tanky, and Fnatic now on the advance. Abadage continues to poke into prod, and Patrick almost stunned up there by Tremby, but not quite. Still 2.5 minutes before it respawns for XL.
Look at Limit, look at Limit, look at Limit.
Limited Peach on the sideline. There's the quickness, there's the charm, there's the stun, and everyone's locked up. Humanoid pokes the stopwatch. Razork now here to join his team. The Call of the Forge being used as Limit for and Noah flashes in once again. Fnatic, they eat the engage, and then they eat XL alive. Limit to fall. The inhibitor short to follow.
30 seconds on the Dragon respawn. Fnatic needs to be careful not to get too excited, but they might push for the end. Humanoid is basing with TP. Limits down, that's their main form of engage. A lot of ultimates missing, but they have double static shiv. These waves can get cleared in an instant. Fnatic needs to be careful not to be too greedy. They have the TP if the wave gets underneath the tower, and it does. There's the TP.
Set up the Lamb's Respite as well. Razork tanking the tower. Patrick goes in. Patrick locked up for a second. The stun, the CC onto him, the shutdown. But Noah, meanwhile, Oscar in and tanking the tower, and the Lamb's Respite buys enough time for Fnatic to destroy the Nexus towers and to take us to a Game 4.
Fnatic are not down and out just yet.
All right, so
what were you expecting?
So Fnatic playing the double AD carry with Sejuani. They've got Jax for a side laner, which should win out on Nara after Sunder especially. Take away the Raptors. Little does he know Razork's actually on the Dragon, so when he hears that go down, might go towards the Raptors. Yep, and there's the backtrack to take away that camp. Or go top. Could go top. Maybe looking for a dive.
Oh, look at Tremby though, already on his way out of base, heading
as well
towards top lane.
Stun, nah, back, Oscar, no flash on him. Remember, the trigger seed coming out as Oscar in it now. The good smite from Peach for the root corner. Oscar in it falls in the top lane.
Wow. Looking together, what'd you get? Camp stolen. Peach spotted Razork.
Brings down Daisy. Peach can flash away here. Razork looking for the stun. Peach tries to get onto the other side of it. Oscar in it flashing in, manages to get it with the counter-strike. Peach, trigger seed not enough. Fnatic claim back their red buff.
Says you want to. They really want to match this. Abadag is there too. Maybe it's not as free as it looks as Humanoid tries to turn.
Odo, no. Misses it as the wallop comes out as well. Counter-strike not able to get the stun. Odo down to 250 HP as Abadag looks to keep Razork at bay. Razork does still have the smite. Needs to get the intel down low enough and will secure the smite. Humanoid trying to get towards that eye, but has to flash away from the root caller. Razork could jump back into the pit here, but Limit is on a long flank as Patrick's about to join. Level 6 for Patrick means that the base call a possibility. Oscar in and going in with the counter-strike. The killer instinct as well as everyone dives forward. Trimby marks Limit perfectly and takes the kill on Peach. Patrick cleanses away the base call being used as they shove Limit back into the fray, but he's in the midst of 5 members of Fnatic now. Odo and Abadagi trying to join the fray from the bottom side. They get another kill. Fnatic now corralled in the middle of the river, and Patrick starts to open up with the spears. Can he get enough down? No flash on Humanoid, no jump to him either. Odo flashing forward, and Humanoid will be ripped to pieces. The cleanse away from Noah as he tries to escape, but the chase continues, and the level up from Limit in the middle of the fight means
here on the mid lane as XL trying to push box.
Back on Humanoid, he tried to buff the W. He was baiting it out, smarting as Razork comes in for the fight, as does Oscar in, and the Jax will secure the kill. The Gnar back from Odo. He TP'd into the middle of 5 members of Fnatic, and Odo will fall too. Fnatic by 2 in the mid lane as the Dragon is being taken by XL.
Can they get there in time? No smite on Razork. XL can look to finish with Kalista, but can they escape?
Where do Trimby go? Trimby on the flank, root caller will lock him up. Oscar Winning doing the same, going a long way around. The Shadowing Strike will get the stun. Trimby knocks Limit out of it, but the Magnet Storm will be enough for the moment. However, the killer instinct for the chase. Follow up the TP in from Abadagi. Limit pulled back as in the middle of them all. Peach is going to fall as well. 4 kills for the Drake.
Gets hunted out by Trimby.
TP behind Odo. No flash on him. No Mega Gnar either. And Odo will fall. Fnatic 7 kills
in this series specifically. Looks like Fnatic just give it up, go for mid tower, get the first brick.
Now effectively XL can use that hold later on, assuming they do manage to take this tower, which they will.
I'm surprised Trimby's up here as well.
Flank though, flank.
Trimby, Oscar.
Trimby goes in, lands one, the counter-strike coming in as well. The Glacial Prison's already used on the beach, he has to flash away, he'll survive. TP now invested as the Magnet Storm, the Magnet is huge. The shuffle as well, back from Abadagi. The stun onto Humanoid, the Gnar into the wall. Oh no, kills Humanoid. Meanwhile, Trimby's looking for the re-engage as Patrick dances away. Limit looking for the knock-up, the bushes. Helping out Fnatic right now as Patrick begins to open up once again. Limit with a stun. Odo can try and go in. The cleanse away from Patrick. Trimby with a knockup. And Oscar in with a kill. In the end,
looks terrible for Fnatic. I mean, Trimby combos onto a Rel who gets Kalista ulted instantly. Oh, interrupted on the Hex Flash there as Trimby as he tries to go over onto Peach. Does Humanoid have the damage with the reset, the ultimate?
That's enough. Buster shot on the trigger seed. Humanoid could have autoed and then went for the buster.
In trouble now.
Doesn't really have a way out. Trimby still looking for the chaser. Humanoid doesn't have the mana for the W either, and the Shurelius is enough, and Humanoid will fall as he looks for that kill on Peach. XL
are kind of getting zoned out of the fight. Peach does provide the brush to give him an avenue to escape. But then the cleanse here, Patrick doesn't have the flash. Trimby and
a lot of flashes missing for XL. A bit risky to walk up if they want it.
Fnatic don't have a single flash either.
Trigger if they want
it. Glacial Prism being used, but couldn't jump back by Limit. Trimby now low. Oscar winning, looking for that flank once again. Humanoid dashing in. The Emperor's Divide. Knockback with a buster. No instinct by Noah. He manages to get one. Peach with the root caller though is Odo. They try to open up. Has that Mega Gnar. Knocks him into the wall. The wall up as well with the stun. Noah's still surviving, but Odo's taken 2. And the Magnet Storm the chase. XL diving in. And they manage to get
Oscar.
Needs to get away from it because Oscar in just slaps him down. Imagine what this man could do if he had a real weapon.
Fnatic hit those a couple minutes before. Even in that last fight, I think they had those double item spikes.
So Razork looks for a flank hit.
Razork looking for an engage, perhaps.
As the Glacial Prism stunned up, jumps in, Prism onto Limit immediately. He's locked up, but the face call will pull him back. Odo coming in, nowhere near the Mega Gnar, but the Magnet Storm hits 2. Razork already down. Oscar winning, able to dodge away. What can XL do here? They take 2. Will they be greedy? Will they look for more?
But it's going to run out in just a sec. Won't be able to use that ultimate. The Baron getting shredded. They have Kalista. They have a smite. They should be able to secure it. Fnatic need to stop them.
Jumps in. Humanoid. Low. The root caller wide. The Baron still aggroed by Patrick. Oscar in it. No! Goes godlike as he kills off one and Odo. They tries to get one in response. He gets it, goes into the bush and tries enough. Odo survives, the double kills him off. Noah trying to do it again, but he's pulled to pieces by the spears.
Odo Omni.
With this humanoid goes so aggressively, Patrick almost dies to the Baron in just a second because he wants to keep the spears triggered onto the Nash.
Oh.
But it's a flash away into the shield that saves him.
Has Unbreakable Will. Flash is available for Noah and Trimby. Limit has his, Patrick does not have his.
Odo.
Yeah, he's feeling himself, Odo here. He's going in again.
Odo goes back in, he gets the kill. Oscar in and pops the Counter-Strike as XL.
Odo has 10 of them and has 4 assists. Noah
able to supercharge away. Odo hit with the Glacial Prism. Oscar in and forced down towards the bottom side as Odo goes in for the stun. The stopwatch will buy a second hit for Oscar in with an arm into the wall, up into the lockup. Is enough to kill off the Jackson. It's been stopping XL. Emma slides in and XL look to glide their way to the...
Fnatic have pushed XL to the brink, but Odo Omni says, not today. I've got a date with G2.
They got the Baron buff, rather. They managed to take that down. It's a siege on top, but Odo Omni.
He's in danger here.
Noah has ult.
Forced to jump out with the E.
Redemption.
They're chasing this. Noah has ult.
Might be dead.
Odo will knock him back. There's the wallop as well. Peach trying to get in with the trigger seed. Odo will jump across the wall. Explosive. Charge will be enough, but meanwhile in the top lane, Abadage and Patrick pushing in.
Yeah, a lot of time was wasted. Odo Omni was able to draw so much attention that Patrick and Abadage can siege onto top. Limit now trying to offer assistance as the inhibitor drops.
TP. Double TP. It's under a tower.
No flashes on these carries of XL.
Oscar in and going in. The Magnet Storm pulls him back.
Oscar.
Counter-Strike not enough to buy enough time. Fate's call now as XL could smell blood in the water. They can see the date with destiny in their eyes. Patrick dodging away. Trimby gets the knockback onto Limit. Peach and Abadage now going to join the crew as Humanoid catches the wave importantly and dodges away from the XL engage.
Odo has TP in 10. How confident do XL feel? There's one more wave coming in that they can play on if they want to end this game now. Abadage looking to base, but Razor wants to fight.
Limit going in, they get the stun onto Razor. Humanoid now locked up as well.
He's dead.
And you can hear it in the air, you can feel it in this moment. XL, not to be denied by Fnatic again, are looking to find those final moments of this game. The Nexus Tower's their target, and Odo sends his regards. XL are going to finals.
So, mid-jungle synergy there, supporting the rest of the team, but what a series ending for Odo Omni especially.
You can vote for one of the players as your player of the series at LEC on Twitter. Odo Omni, Abadage, and Limits are your options. All of them had great performances, obviously.
Odo Omni's probably going to get it for
Odo
the
Omni,
game 4.
100%.
I mean, Limit really deserves a shout-out. He really did have an overall fantastic series. Huge props to him and Abadage. I mean, a really impressive playoffs run in his entirety. While I think he wasn't the most standout performer individually to date, he definitely had his moments.
I think Limits just had such an amazing split. I think this meta
100%.
is perfect for him. His engages were insane. I think the turnaround from the meta shift from his range support has done XL so many favors.
Very much agree with you. I think this this patch specifically for XL has just shown them as an incredibly strong team and one not to be trifled with. We'll see how they can fight up against G2 tomorrow. But for now, we're going to hand it over to Patrick and Limit, who are standing by with Trouble.
Thank you very much, Medic. Patrick, Limit! Congratulations to both of you and XL.
Thank you.
You guys locked season finals. Patrick, I'm going to come to you first. That's your second ever finals in the European scene. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I feel good.
Limit, about you?
Yeah, I think it's my first one after playing for quite a few years in LEC, you know. It's definitely a nice moment, especially after a terrible last year for me. So yeah, I'm very happy that we won and we can get our revenge against G2 now.
This is so exciting. You had so many fans at home rooting for XL. Of course, you guys knocked out Koi by locking in season finals. You take the final spot right here. But you said you made it for the very first time, came into a team, weren't very sure about it, bad last year, straight into the finals. Congrats again to both of you. Now, Patrick,
Thank you.
Do you feel like Fnatic gave you big of a challenge in this best of 5?
Well, I mean, it wasn't easy for sure. I think we were able to get early leads like every game, but they team fought pretty good, so it
I think that's why we threw game 3. I got caught a bunch of times and then we kind of lost. So yeah, I think they put up a good fight.
Now, on the terms of Kalista, Comp also told me that Fnatic has been banning it a bunch of times because they don't apparently play it. When they locked in Kai'Sa, did you expect that and did you count towards it?
I think the Kalista... Oh, you want to go?
Go ahead, it's your role.
Yeah, I think the Kalista is something we simply copied from G2. You know, they play it and they win, so we're trying to do the same and it's kind of working, I guess.
Sorry, I meant the Kai'Sa from Fnatic. Is it the same thing? The Kai'Sa from Fnatic, they were banning it a bunch of times and now they chose to play it. Did you account for that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Thank you, coaching staff.
I was ready to play Kai'Sa if she's open, but we were kind of thinking that they just permaban her from both sides. So, yeah, I guess they picked her.
Now, you guys, has been a pleasure to watch both of you grow in the bot lane limit. When you joined the team, what was your role down in the bot lane and how has this developed together with Patrick?
So when I joined XL, they pretty much told me they need a guy that's gonna do the dirty work. You know,
and what's that?
It's like engaging and talking about stuff, what we wanna play, making sure we are in sync. Especially now with Peach, since he came in.
The one who sometimes their KDA looks bad?
Sometimes he is,
okay.
yeah, but he wins, doesn't matter. You know? That's something you accept when you play these champions. But yeah, I mean, ever since Peach came in, we made effort to, him and I, to play together. Jungle support synergy is something that's very important for everyone, right? Not only for us. And yeah, I think we're doing a decent job right now.
Patrick, how has the duo developed for you on your side?
You mean the bot lane duo?
Yeah.
Well, I think over time we're improving a lot and we talk about matchups. So yeah, I think we're doing good. Maybe we do get ganked quite a bit too often when we play aggressive. So that's what we have to fix. But other than that, I think we're pretty good.
On the note of getting ganked, I'm going to ask my production to play a particular clip where you got ganked by 4 people in the bot lane in an Alistar Kalista game. Please run me through this and how in the world do you get out of this?
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, we're kind of dancing right now. We're begging our top laner to TP. He's like, you guys are dead. Please TP, man. Okay, he's TPing. And then I'm very thankful for my AD carry that picked Kalista here. They grouped up pretty nicely for them. I'm thankful for them. And yeah, it was a nice little counterplay, I guess, yeah.
I'm just going to say that this was played like within seconds. Is there time, Patrick, to communicate that you're going to be picking him back on a certain skill shot? And how did the communication work?
I think in that moment I wasn't saying anything. I was
he just threw me in, you know. There's not much comms.
Well,
You're
he did save you as well.
Yeah, he did
so
save
he
me.
controlled your fate.
For me, I was just like focused on the dodgeball because like I was kind of playing the game and then there's 4 people bot. So yeah, I didn't really say much and Odo then saved us. So that was pretty nice.
Patrick, I'm going to bring some deja vu for you. Last time you were in finals, it was with Origin, 2019, spring. Your opponent was G2 Esports. You guys lost 0-3. You're facing them again tomorrow for the exact same thing. How do you feel like it's going to go? Because last week, you went to all 5 games.
I'm very confident we will win because when we played them in 2019, or when I played them, they were like the best team on the planet, so it was pretty difficult. But now, like, they do a lot of mistakes, and we already took them to game 5. So I'm confident we will match them and win.
Can I quickly get your thought on that as well, Limit?
Yeah, I mean, it's always fun to play against G2. You know, it's the team that pushes and challenges you a lot. We did learn some things from them, but we also have some things of our own that we want to play and try against them. So I'm really looking forward to playing against them tomorrow.
Any quick last words for your top laner that's waiting over in PGL?
Flame Koyo a bit, Odo. I know you will enjoy it.
Thank you very much, guys. Congratulations on lucky season finals. Lord Jamada and Odo Amne will be in PGL for you guys. Enjoy.
Thank you so much, Trouble. We'll see if we can get the spice here. But welcome to the LEC post-game review. I'm joined by Chamara and Odo Amne. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you know the spice. The spice